Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Amber Vine, I'm 29 years old and I have a beautiful baby girl called Poppy. I've started up my channel to mostly give helpful videos about mostly my personal experience through pregnancy, my labour, my birth and now raising my little girl. So today's video is about self-care because as mums and well, in general, before being a mum, I used to very rarely make time for myself, but I've learnt since becoming a mum, self-care is very important because a happy mum is a healthy mum, and you've got to make sure that you're staying focused on yourself to be the best version of you for your child. I think self-care is important for a number of things, but when you become a mum, you get so wrapped up in feeding the baby, changing the baby, doing everything for them, that when you've got some support from somebody else, like your partner or your parents or people who are your kind of support system, even just taking 5 minutes a day just to give yourself something really will make a difference. So if you haven't got much time or you're a single parent, you don't have much of a support system, when the baby's having a nap or when your children are having a nap, just take a few minutes to even just do simple things like giving yourself some compliments, telling yourself how good you're doing, and stay motivational. Try not to focus on anything that you've not been doing at your best or things that you're worried you might be able to improve on, but take some time for yourself to focus on the things that you are doing good at. And it can be things like having a shower, like an uninterrupted shower, and just giving yourself like that little 10 minutes here or there to just do something for yourself. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I like to do for self-care. So luckily I've got a very good husband, so it's been hard because obviously I'm breastfeeding, which is on demand. She's cluster feeding, so she's now she's 9 weeks old to I don't even know where this week's gone. It's not even Monday anymore, it's Wednesday. So she's 9 weeks and 2 days old, and yeah, cluster feeding makes it a lot more difficult to obviously do self-care things for yourself because you have to plan them strategically. So a bit like making these videos, I make sure that I've just fed her and she's either having a nap or she's content. So like if she's had a good feed like she just did, then I know that she's going to sit with my husband happily and he's less likely to interrupt my video for me to feed her again. So some of my favourite things to do is my nails. I used to love getting my nails done, but while cluster feeding I don't want to do anything like that because it's not ideal to take her to a salon. There's going to be all the fumes, she's going to get interrupted, I'm not going to be able to get her out of buggy, and like I can't do anything if I'm having my nails done, and that's not priority when you've got a baby. So I make sure that I do them again strategically, and a bit like last time when I did them, I ended up walking around with one hand done for a couple of days and then I managed to get the other hand done, so they're growing out awkwardly this time. But yeah, I've got all my little bits in here. So I've got all my different colours. I got my own foils because I use gels, so these are great for taking them off. And I just purchased this machine on, you can get them on Amazon or anywhere, and yeah, it does the gel nails for you. So it's saving me a lot of money as well, which is ideal when you've got a little one, because obviously we want to go on holidays, we want to do everything like that. So yeah, I basically just learnt trial and error on how to do it myself. So I can give myself nice little manicures, and it's going to be great because when she's older I'll be able to give her little manicures. Not that obviously I'll be using gels on her before she's like 16, but point is I can teach her how to do that. Saving money, I like doing it, and it means that I don't have to have the hassle of going to a nail salon or anything like that. So it's all round goodness doing your own nails, but it does take a lot longer than some of the other self-care things we're going to go over today. So another one of my favourite things to do, we don't actually have a bath at our house until we're going to be doing our bathroom up, but whenever I go to my mum's, or if like we go away quite a bit. So we've gone away less since we've had her, but when we did go away to Cornwall, there was a nice bath, so I had the best bath that I've had, well, since I've had her. So some of the things that I like to do when I'm having a proper pamper in the bath, and she stays sleeping, so again, I did it strategically. She wakes up in the morning, she has a nice long feed, and then she'll go back to sleep. So it was about 7:30 in the morning I was having this bath, but I didn't care what time of day it was very welcome. So I've got these little collagen eye masks. I haven't actually used these yet, but I just found them when I was looking for some little of my masks to show you. So I'm going to try these. You don't have to use these in the bath, obviously, because these you can use whenever. You don't have to use any of these in the bath, in fact, but a proper good bubble bath is where I like to do all these pampering bits, because I feel like you're less rushed then. You can put them all on, relax in the bath. So we've got Pink Oxygen bubble face mask. These are my favourite. You look like an absolute plum when you've got them on, but they're great. So it's an actual mask, so you kind of put it on, lay it on your face, keeping your eyes and nose and everything out of it, and then the bubbles just like start to appear, and I blooming love bubbles. So that's one of my favourite types of face masks. And we've got a hair sheet mask. These are a bit of a mess to put on. I've never quite found the hack, but you put them on, make sure all your hair's up in it, and your hair feels amazing afterwards. It's like a really deep condition. There's loads of other hair masks, but like these are some of the ones that I just grab when I'm shopping because they're easy and convenient. And then a deep moisturising foot pack. So I don't know if any other mums like me, but I've found that my feet are really dry since I've had her. Don't know why. Haven't got a clue, but they're great as well. And all of these you leave on between 10 and 20 minutes. Like the hair mask and the foot mask says 15 to 20 minutes. The face mask says 5 to 10 minutes. And these new eye things... 15 to 20 minutes as well. So that's all the things that I would do if I was having a nice relaxing pamper in the bath. But yeah, you can do these at any time. You don't have to be in the bath. So that's some of the things that I do. And then the other thing that I love to do when I get out the bath or the shower, if I have time and she's not crying for me, is a full body moisturiser. This is my absolute favourite. It's Ted Baker. I love all Ted Baker moisturisers, but it smells amazing. It's got the little pump bottle, so there's no mess, and they just smell amazing. You feel proper luxurious after that. So those are my favourite self-care things to do, but that's not all of them. So I'm going to I've got some of the things that online have suggested. So when I was nesting, that little phase that people call like right before you're having your baby, I went through all the kitchen cupboards. I went through all, like every cupboard that was in my house. I went through, I decluttered, I organised, I cleaned, and it was beautiful. And I also got brand new nice wardrobes. So like I sorted out all of my clothes, all of the ones that weren't going to fit me anymore, all of the ones that weren't going to be appropriate when I became a mum. Like I gave away loads of my clothes, and I got a brand new wardrobe, and I put in there all my clothes that were like maternity or big and were fitting me, and I need to go through them all again because I'm just starting to get back into some of my older clothes, which is very welcomed as well. I'm very happy about that. So some of the things that people have suggested is things like organising your wardrobe, having a massage. I used to love going for a pregnancy massage, and I had one of my friends from the old spa that I used to work in. She set up a mobile massage business, which was really great because it meant that when I was quite heavily pregnant, she could just come to my house and give me the massage here instead, which was really nice. Things like hugging your kids, just giving them a nice load of attention. I mean, that's what everybody wants. They want it, you want it. It's really good for you, and especially if you're breastfeeding, it helps your milk supply. Apparently, I don't know why, but like even when you're feeding them, if you're looking at them, it's happy endorphins, and that's apparently really helps with breast milk. So read a nice magazine or a book. Then there's things like doing a little workout or yoga. I'm not flexible enough for yoga, but I definitely need to start working out. I do little things like squats when I'm remembering them, but I need to do some proper workouts, and it is one of my video ideas because there's plenty of workouts that you can do that also entertain your baby. I've been seeing them all on TikTok and stuff, so I need to start implementing them. So I might show you when I'm doing that. Go for a walk, that's really good, especially if you're trying to lose weight as well. Going for a nice little walk, and you can take the baby with you. Go to friends or family's house or the neighbours. Do things that you used to love. So there's lots of things that I used to love, but I think one of the big ones was sitting outside in a pub garden with my friends on a warm day. Not that I was a pisshead, but at the same time, there's no better feeling than the vibes of finishing work early on a Friday, going to the pub garden when it's really sunny and sitting there having a nice drink with your mates. Obviously I can't do that now, as like not to the extent, and I'm not at work even, so the thrill is different. But yeah, we all love us. We're all in England. Well, I am. If you're in the UK, there's nothing beats a sunny afternoon in the pub garden. Lay down for 15 minutes or sit in quietness. That's really important, because if you're getting exhausted, you definitely need to make some time for yourself to recharge. That can be with your baby, especially if they're having a nap as well. Compliment yourself in the mirror. Again, that might be really hard if you're struggling with your postpartum body like I am, but you can compliment little things like, oh, my eyebrows look good today. They're twins and not sisters. So silly things like that. Watching a funny movie or TV show. Diffuse essential oils or wax melts. Set a motivational phone background. So I did this the first time when I was trying to lose weight. I hadn't had the baby yet or anything, but years ago when I was quite big, I was trying to lose weight, and I set my body goal as my background so that it would constantly remind myself what I wanted to look like and why I wasn't reaching for the chocolate. Right, try a new recipe, download a Mind Challenge app, keep a jar of what you're thankful for. That's really good as well. I like that one because it's something you can keep adding to. So there's a few of my ideas anyway. There's loads more out there that you can implement, so just find what works for you and run with it. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Now go take 10 minutes for yourself and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.